That's a beautiful song right here indeed. The man himself, Mikey General. And the name General means general, you control the thing and you have the thing locked. Mikey, welcome to Hotworks Blazing FM.
Hotworks Blazing FM, give thanks, yeah man. It's Mikey General, Miss Taylor's son, never born to take up no gun. Just lyrics off of the tongue,
Great. We love that. Mikey General is on the radio today, and it's a pleasure to have you on Hotworks Blazing FM with your Turpic and Solomon, the Blessed One. Persons all across the world have it locked in right now, listening to the General on the radio station. Tell us, Mikey General, where are you at in Jamaica right now?
Right now, I'm on the streets of Kingston, down by Duane Park.
Oh, you're alive and well. And the streets in Duane Park. Tell us a little bit about Mikey General. Mikey General is not your correct name. What is your correct name, Mikey General?
Well, my Babylonian name, because really none of us don't really have our correct name because we were stolen and brought here.
There you go.
You understand? So our correct names are not here.
Yes.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. But my name is Michael Taylor. Yeah?
Oh, Michael.
If you notice, I have a song called Miss Taylor Boy. That is one of my songs, yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you're Michael Taylor, and where in Jamaica were you born, and tell us a little bit about your upbringing and stuff like that. Your youth days.
I was actually born outside Jamaica, and I was born in England.
You was born in England?
Yes.
And at what age did your mother brought you to Jamaica, or your father?
At 2 years. At 2 years old, I came to Jamaica. My parents brought me to Jamaica because I had two elder siblings living here, like my sisters and two bigger brothers.
Uh-huh.
And my mother didn't want to go her family apart.
Yes.
So she wanted all of us to go together. So she came back to Jamaica, and with the younger set of us, it was me and my younger brother.
So
me and two more brothers.
Two other brothers. You was the eldest or the youngest or in between?
I'm in between. I'm the fifth child from my mother.
Oh, you're the fifth
son. Fifth child.
And all are sons?
Yes, she has one daughter.
So you came to Jamaica when you was 2 years old. And which parish did they take you to?
Well, and I used to live in Sydenham, that's in St. Catherine, but I grew up most of my life in Kingston.
In Kingston, and what are some of the schools that you attended in Kingston?
Well, I used to go to St. Richard's Primary School, that's off Reddles Road. First school I remember going was a school called Almantown Infant School.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then I went to St. Richard's Primary School, and then when I passed my common entrance, I went to St. George's College.
Oh,
yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So after St. George's College now, I left and started working, Oh. I work with government in the Ministry of Housing.
Oh.
Yeah, I worked like 2 years, like when I just leave school, Yeah, but I've been singing. I was singing before, I was singing before I leave school and all that. Did my first recording in 1980 while in fourth form at George's. Yeah, I did my first recording, a song called Roots My Roots. That was my very first recording. And I've been working hard. I went to England in 1982 and I started living over there for about 10 years. Yeah. And that's where I really started doing most of my recording in the UK,
You start your recording pretty early, at an early age.
Yes,
but before you start recording, when did you find out that Mikey General really have a lick for music and you'd like to go into music? What inspired you or motivated you to do that?
Well, I was always a member of my school choir and my church choir,
Yes.
Because we used to go to church in Amar Valley.
Yes.
And, I was a member of the church choir and thing and school choir, St. Richard.
Yes.
I was always in the music, always singing, and my neighbor did have a sound system, and me that sing for them sound system too.
Yeah.
And and then right beside me there's a community called Akiwak,
Yes.
and we used to sing for the sound system them in our Akiwak and Jackson Town and those communities.
Yes.
So that's where I really start to feel my skills in the dancehall arena.
Yes.
And there was big songs that, like, in those days, they had big songs like Gemini and Virgo. And when these big songs would pass through the era, I would sing on those sound systems as well.
Oh, yes, yes. So singing on sound system, at that point in time, did you have your own lyrics? What kind of songs were you singing on the sound system that time?
Well, I used to write my own songs then, but at that tender age, I would sing over some songs and kind of add my words to it, I'd say like I'd take a Ken Boot melody and put my own words to it and sing, you know what I mean? But and then I would also write my own songs too, So it was a mix of both of them.
So tell me the feedback that you was getting from the audience when Mikey General touched the microphone. What kind of feedback did you got from a response that you got from the audience, a crowd of people?
Well, that was one of the reasons that encouraged me, because people would encourage me. Yes, Mikey, we like how you sound, man. Yo, you can't sing, you have to take it serious.
Yes.
So, those were the words of encouragement. So these things helped to propel me in the direction that I went,
Yes. So after gotten those encouragement, and you feel now that you can make it in the studio to do your own recording, what was the first studio that you went to, and who brought you there? You take up yourself and just go to a studio, or there was a producer or promoter that take you to a studio?
The first studio I went was studio Channel 1. Channel 1, yes. A producer named Roddy Silence, he heard me singing on his sound system and he liked me, and him say he might go record me. So he recorded my first song called Roots My Roots. He used Soul Syndicate band at that time, which was one of the leading bands in Jamaica at the time. And Soul Syndicate band, and he booked about 2 hours at Channel 1, and I recorded the song called Roots My Roots,
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
This is very important information for the young artists coming up, to see the trend that you is following, very humble, starting the sound system, and very, very technically, you used to use punchline or chorus from other big artists and put your own words in it. That was very smart, and to get a lick and to get that push, and eventually you got, of course, a link up from producers that brought you to the studios. Hello, Mikey General, you're there? Okay, like that. Yes, Mikey General. Indeed, we have to bind up all the negative forces. Mikey General just got cut off a while ago, just like that, in the middle of such an important interview right here on the top station across the hemisphere, HOTTFIREBLAAZING FM. Mikey General, welcome forward.
Yes, my brother. Give thanks.
Yes, man. As you was saying, you need to continue from where you left off, because you was into a groove, and then the negative vibes want to move. So we got to strike up, of course, some fire to get him out of the room. Oh, Jesus. Hallelujah. Come in, Mikey General.
So, as you said, I started the production with a producer named Roddy Silence. He was the first producer who actually, he took the time out to say, well, you know what, I like this artist and I'm going to try and,
Yes.
And so, as I said, it was Channel 1 studio, one of the top studios in Jamaica at the time.
Yes.
And I was working there, and I recorded the song Roots My Roots. Now, as I say, I learned from the choir and the sound system. Sound system, it brought you into the feel of the dance hall. Because when we go to dance in those days, we couldn't just go hold the mic. So we had to lift our sound back
Yeah.
help with the sound, make sure the sound position right and the sound quality there.
Yeah.
And then after that, when the big DJs come in at the night and then finish, then would I give we the mic. I would start the session with the early segment.
Yeah.
You see me? So
Yeah.
we came from the grassroots of the music. And it helped us to today that, 41 years after, I'm still singing, still have new songs, still have new albums. So it gave me longevity because it gave me the basic rudiments how to deal with the music.
Okay, great. Great. If you just joined us, you're in tune to HOTTFIREBLAZING Blazing FM, and we're here talking with Mikey General, one of the top artists from Jamaica, music industry, and he's telling about his upbringing. But we want to know a little bit about Mikey General when we come forward. We're going to be playing this song and asking Mikey General to tell us a little bit about this song. So, Mikey General, hold the line. Don't move a muscle. Soon come.
Yes.
What you mean by we the people have to change the world, Mikey General? Talk to us about this song.
Well, you see, I don't know if you've been watching it lately and see how, because of this pandemic that we're having here, a lot of countries are under lockdown and all that stuff. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. So there was an incident in Denmark the other day. The government decided that it was going to lock down the country. But you know what happened? All the people, young and the old, they came out and protested against the lockdown. And the government had to change their mind. So when I sing a song, so we the people got to change the world, I'm talking about that the capacity that the I and I people as the potential that I and I as people have to influence the good character in people and in government as well.
Yes,
because we are the people, we are the majority. Yeah, and if we come out and we unite and we say, well, no, we don't want none of this.
Yeah.
The government. Yeah? So that song came from that idea that say, yeah, we are the people, we are the majority, we are the ones, as long as it is morally right and upful, we should defend it. Yeah?
So you're saying that what influenced or inspired you to write that song is a pandemic and things that was going on?
Well, this song was really written years before the pandemic. Really, truly. Really, years before it. But the thing is, this pandemic brings it closer to say, yes, this song was really written with that focus in mind, that we as a people, if we come together and unite, we can do a lot of things to change our environment and everything. You know what I mean?
Prophecy fulfilling through the music. Prophecy fulfilling through your music, Mikey General. And how did you come by the name Mikey General?
Well, my name was General. Them used to call me because I could have played football, you know. Yeah. But when I went to live in England now, and I was singing, one of my virgin named Gappy Rank, he said to me that, what's the name? And I said, boy, my name General. And he said, boy, it's too much General, you know. So I said, boy, I can't change the name there because it's a name I have from me, a young youth. And he said, what is your other name? And I said, Mikey. So I said, all right, you're going to call you Mikey General. So that's how I got the name.
Who you said that person was?
He's a selector named Gappy Jed.
From Jamaica?
Gappy Jed from a son named Coxon.
From Jamaica?
Yeah, but he live in England.
Oh, he's living in England, but he's a Jamaican.
Yes.
Hatio. Beautiful. I really love that. Mikey General right now goes by the name of Mikey General and performing wonders across the world with his music, positive vibration. And one thing I love with you, Mikey General, you keep the music positive. You keep constant in the business. What can you say to the young artists out there right now who you can give a message how to keep relevant and constant with positive vibration in the music? What can you say to them?
Well, I would tell them that they must sing songs that people can relate to. Sing
Yes.
songs that affect people, their lifestyle and their thought pattern. Because right now people are suffering, people are going through hard times. They want to hear some words to encourage them and strengthen them. You
Yes.
know, so
Yes.
that's one of the main things I believe. I believe that we should do music to strengthen and encourage the people. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
Wow.
Yeah, and so that's one of the things I would encourage the young youth to do. Make sure that when you're doing songs, you do songs to uplift and encourage your people. It will
Great.
last longer. It will, you know, it will generate more respect for you too.
Great, great,
Yeah,
great, great, great.
yeah.
Talking to Mikey General, the man with words. What would be the message to the world today, Mikey General? What you would like to pass on people listening right now, feeling down and out, and I want some inspiration or something motivational. What can you say to that person right now listening to
I
Mikey
would tell
General?
them to love the Almighty God with all their heart and their soul and all their body and everything, every part of them. They must love the Almighty. Because the Almighty is real.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow, wow.
that's what I would tell them.
Good, good, beautiful words. I, I,
Elder,
I
yo.
I have a couple of text messages right here, and I'm looking at one from Michelle, and Michelle is saying that Michelle hails all the way from England, and Michelle is saying that Mikey General, she has seen a couple pictures with you, and you have a resemblance of Luciano. Are you related to Luciano?
No, I'm not related to Luciana, but he's my spiritual brother. I just left him. I was with him not even less than 5 minutes ago. When we started this conversation, I was just leaving Luciana's house.
Wow,
So
great,
he's
great.
my bona fide brother. He's my good brother.
Wow. And you see, it's like you say iron sharpened iron. And,
Exactly.
a person's are relating to you and Luciano in terms of the looks and the identity. But them say that all Africans are brothers and sisters. A leopard cannot lose his spot. You know,
Neither an Ethiopian is king.
Hallelujah. Bless you every time. Indeed, Mikey General, a son of the soil. We're going to be playing another song from Mikey General, and we're going to ask you to talk to us about this one also. Listen to this.
Okay. Well, that song was recorded in 1995. It was recorded for a producer by the name of Fatis Burrell, who had a label they call Exterminator, which was one of the biggest labels in Jamaica at the time. You know, he was the one who actually was responsible for the career of Lucian and Sizzla. You know, those
Ah,
early songs. Yes. So his name was
yes,
Fatis Burrell.
yes.
So he was the one who produced that song, Woman of Israel. It's from an album by the name of Sinners. The name of the album was Sinners.
So, what
Yeah.
inspired you to write this song, Woman of Jerusalem?
Well, it it's my mother really, you know.
Your
My mother,
mother.
I really wrote, yeah, I wrote it for my mother.
So, your mother is
Yeah.
still alive?
No, she passed away last year.
Oh, God bless the soul. Condolences from all of us right here, man. Mikey
Yeah.
General, your mother of Jerusalem. Indeed. We're going to be asking Mikey General to just persons, some of your fans listening right now would like to get in contact with you. Tell us your links on Facebook, on social media. How could they find you on Facebook and anywhere
Well,
across?
yeah, I'm Mikey General 7 on Twitter, Mikey General 7 on Facebook, Michael Taylor Original Mikey General on Facebook. Instagram is Mikey General 7. And there's Mikey General, my band page on Facebook. Yeah?
Okay, great, great.
Yeah.
Great. So they can link up Mikey General anywhere there, or contact us right here at Hotworks Blazing FM, because Mikey General is a general in the reggae music. Lyrics hitting like an hammer across the world. Indeed. A lot of love, Mikey General. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for talking to us right here on the Blazing FM radio station. So we have a lot more time to talk. So you have a beautiful and fantabulous day, and keep the car front going. I don't like to talk about career because rear is back. So we have to look forward, moving forward. Take care and bless up yourself, General.
All right, my brother. Blessed love. Respect.
Bless it.